Otherwise, you're going to get a lawyer and the government involved, federal or state government, and the lawyer is going to take all the money you have.
Does he not understand I want him to be around his kids? He just doesn't trust me. That's what this comes down to.
No, I don't trust her. How am I supposed to trust her? You know, like what's the next move she's going to make against me? She's going back to a state that will come after if she decides to, okay?
We're not doing anything ever in Utah.
Utah's like this enemy. I put egg on their face. Well, she's going back to a state that hates me.
Things are getting spicy in Flagstaff and in Utah because on the show of Sister Wives, Kody and Robin Brown are trying to have a redemption arc. They're trying to be back and looking like a good, solid couple, Kody being the great dad. But in the real world, what's happening off camera is the spicy part. And we're watching stuff happening 2 years ago, but I'll tell you something. There's some spicy stuff happening right now in court in Utah and in the real estate market in Flagstaff. Now, some of you had let me know that Kody and Robin had pulled their listing off of the MLS. And apparently yesterday, their listing had been pulled off Zillow. Up until yesterday, their listing had been remaining on several of their sites. And as of this morning now, the listing is gone. And initially I was like, well, that's weird. But then I realized, no, it's not. It's actually not weird at all. This is actually good. And this is because Christine is blocking them from selling their house. So Kody and Robin are barred from selling this house, and they have to pull this listing. It is not because the home had been on the market for, more than 30 days and hadn't sold. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the fact that Kody is barred from selling his house and attempting to liquidate assets. And this is all because Christine Brown is coming for him. So let's talk about it. Back on August 30th, Kody surprised everyone. Kody and Robin surprised everyone when they unexpectedly listed their home in Flagstaff for $1.65 million. The decision to sell the home was really just bizarre because people were like, wait a minute, why are you selling your house? You have kids that go to college in Flagstaff. You claim that this is like where you're going to put down your roots. You have this house that you claim is going to be like where you're going to raise your kids for the next 15 years. Remember, he said that to Janelle, like he said that he needs a place to house his kids. So obviously, knowing that this house being the nicest house that they've ever owned why would they put this on the market? And then we realized things like the home is being put on the market with deficiencies. So Kody had tried to do some upgrades to the house last year. According to Coconino County's permit portal, on December 11th of 2023, Kody's house had a permit taken out for it by an electric contractor that was going to be doing panel upgrades, mechanical equipments, water heaters, yard lines, demolition, and re-roof. Okay. And the permit was taken out December 11th, 2023. The permit and the scope of the job was supposed to be 7 months long, and it expired on July 10th of 2024. And the permit expired. So nothing was actually fixed. So it looks like he had a contractor come out, give him a bid. The contractor went ahead and got a permit to start the work, and then the work never happened. So there was issues at the house that Kody had apparently wanted to fix. He actually spoke about this on a podcast and said that they were having some electrical issues with their house and they were trying to get their electrical upgraded along with some other remodeling that needed to get done and repairs that needed to be done, maintenance. And so people were kind of shocked because they were like, well, why are you putting a house on the market that you were trying to have repaired? A lot of people thought that maybe these repairs were being done ahead of the possibility of selling the house. Sometimes when you're getting ready to sell a house, a realtor might say to you, you need to make these repairs, you need to fix this, this, and this before you can sell it. When the house went on the market, people noticed that they had some damage to their deck and the railing looked unsafe and it didn't look like the kind of deck you would want to sell for a $1.6 million house, right? So like if the house has issues, it devalues the home, right? So, and it makes it difficult for the house to pass inspections. So when you don't fix things and then you put your house on the market, it's kind of strange. So there was a capital issue here. You wouldn't take out a permit and have your house go through all of this process if you weren't planning to make the fix. And so it's my opinion, and it's always been my opinion, that they didn't have the money to do this.